Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. Today is Tuesday again, June 24. Nice times to be alive in crypto. Nice times to be a trader, to be an investor, even. Good morning, Catalin. Good morning, Pip. Good morning, Noure. Hey, Robert. Hey, Christian. Hey, Andrei. Morning, Bova. Morning, Ricky. Well, people, war is good for business. Looks like war is postponed for the moment. Market is bouncing. ES is close to the all-time high. And people who said that we should be bearish are wrong again. Yeah. We saw in the chart that the market is strong, and you can see the market is indeed strong. Let's start with Bitcoin on daily. So we had a potential gap yesterday. You can see we closed that one. And now we have a bearish one. We have a gap below. But also this gap is not closed on daily here. Yeah? And if you go, for example, and you take this tool here, take the high, take the low, you'll see some confluence here. So that's the area where we really want to pay attention for hedging purposes, to hedge short again if will be the case. Morning, Jade. Okay. So I don't want to see people here FOMO in buying, but in the same time, I don't want to see them shorting aggressively. When the market is strong, let the market be strong. Focus on some altcoins. You see that altcoins are pumping like popcorn here. And I think we can find a lot of setups, long setups on altcoins. It's Tuesday. We should have a range from Monday. We should have an idea what to do. We should acknowledge that the market is strong here. The war seems like it's over, at least for the moment. That will let the market breathe a little bit more. Ugly location, 105, it's exactly in the middle of the range, people. Yeah, 110 and 100K, exactly in the middle. You know that when I see a middle of the range, I prefer not to touch it, and I prefer to wait until I'll have a better location. In the middle is ugly. Now, let's go on the classic chart. There you go. Here you can see we tested 100K. We tested that level. Everyone and their mother was bearish here. Well, we'll go to the 80K, 50K, 10K. And now we are just playing the range. We are back in the middle of it. Ugly location to go long, ugly location to go short. So focus on something you can play. Okay? Just my 2 cents. To hedge short, like I said, same level, 109, 110. If you don't have a hedge, that's the area where you want to hunt a hedge short. Maybe even an SFU. If the market is strong enough, maybe you don't even open a hedge. Okay. Okay, so that's my view on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at what we have on Ethereum on daily. We tested this big long reload zone, 61.8. Front run it a little bit. Why the fuck I moved the gold? The gold there. Okay. So, not an AB equals CD anymore. We have resistance above. I suggest you to short here. No. Why? Because $2,500 is like a magnet. No? Like we said multiple times. And what we did, we just bounced up. Then we bounced down, and actually we are back in the middle of the range. We are back at 2,500. How many times we discussed this level here? How many times we talked about it. So I don't see why we should do anything here. Unfortunately, we didn't dump enough for me to start dollar cost averaging again. You can see 2000 was here. We dumped all the way down, only 2100 and something. So I didn't accumulate Ethereum here for the spot bags. Simple as that. Ugly location. You know, I said it multiple times. Ugly location 2500. Ugly. If you want to trade something, you can follow the Bitcoin dominance. You can follow this chart, Ethereum and everything else, and try to hunt ideas with Holy Grail. On 5-minute chart, I think it's possible. It's doable to hunt ideas. Okay, so that being said about Ethereum, let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Pretty nice development here. Look at it. What we usually say about things like this: breakout, close above, and then the next candle closing back below. What is that? How we call that in crypto traders arena, in the range game? That's a fucking fake out. It's that simple. That's a fake out, people. The short reload zone is not valid anymore because we broke the high, but that's a fake out. That is the high from May. And now you can see we took that. We made a 3-bar fractal top close to 78.6. We still don't have an EM, but I think I'm okay with a 3-bar fractal for the moment. For a strong, clear altcoin season, we need a daily EM. Let's see what we have on 4 hour. Let's put the line chart. I think that looks like a kind of an EM. That's clear deviation there. Clear. And I pointed out this chart here at this level. Everyone was, well, we'll go to the moon, 75, 80%, 99%. Slow and steady, people. Slow and steady, level by level. That's why we are here to make money. We are not here to predict the market exactly. We are here to play setups with risk management and make some money on the way. Simple as that. Let's go back on daily, people. So that is called a deviation in my book. Let's see what will happen. We'll be lucky and we'll get the M, or we'll go here and then we'll go fucking around at 60, 64, 63. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Well, this is a bearish retest on clear one here. We like it or we don't like it. This is a bearish retest, people. We can stay here for longer time. And now to break this structure, we need to make a new high. Yeah. So we need to take these equal highs here and push even higher. And close will convince me that this chart is bullish again when we'll have a new high here. Or okay, you'll make a W and then you'll make some structure. You'll make a W, you'll make a low, higher high, a microstructure here on daily. Then okay, I could say it. We don't have location, but we have a W, could be something. But until we'll take the highs, I don't know if Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin. We'll have to wait patiently to see what is happening. We are hoping for Ethereum to outperform, to be the best, but not the case at this point. Look at the chart. And it's an ugly location because we have a strong resistance here. We are not in the long reload zone. We are kind of in the pump chaser zone, but no W yet. With the resistance above, it's better just to leave it alone. Just my 2 cents. That's my view about Ethereum versus Bitcoin. And that means Ethereum will not outperform for the moment. Yeah, I want to be wrong. I want to see the market well in 2 days to see above this level. Okay, Now we can talk about it. But until then, no. No W here, strong resistance above. No. Okay, let's take a look at ES. You want to see a nice chart? Look at ES. Come on, look at it. How many times I said here, well, it's short reload zone, but the chart is strong. Don't short it. Don't short it because it's damn strong. Yeah, look at it. We'll try to break the... Maybe even today we'll make a new all-time high. Look at it. Today in the New York session, we can see something we didn't saw from February. You remember now when people said here, but that this is a good level to panic and sell? Yeah, people have the tendency to forget about it. After a 20% drop, everyone was bearish, it will go into zero. And now a war is starting and it will go to zero. And the market is showing you clearly on the chart that is strong. Fucking strong. Banner cycle says top in 2026. How the fuck you want to get a top if you are bearish? How do you think the 4-year cycle will play out if you are bearish in 2025 on crypto? And you are bearish because some influencers are telling you that, well, you see the war is happening and the oil will go to the moon, like that motherfucker on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Gold will go to the moon after gold moved doubled in price. Now they are coming up. Well, you know, gold will go and invest in gold. Honestly, people, I'm tired of explaining every fucking time the same thing. So, who is here in Crypto Traders Arena? You saw me slowing down. I'm not posting too much on Twitter. I'm not trying to convince anyone anymore. I'll post what I have for my community. If they'll listen, okay. If not, so be it. Huh? Probably today in the New York session, maybe even before, we'll take the high. We'll see. And if you see ES so strong, don't short Bitcoin and crypto. Yeah? Crypto, we like it or we don't like it, is a risk on proxy. ES is risk on. Don't think, well, no, actually we are correlated with gold. No, not yet. Maybe. Sometime in the future. So ES is damn strong. I think we'll take the high. And if you put this channel on higher time frame, we even have a target where we should stop here. You can see top of the channel. Okay, now let's take a look at gold. A lot of people here said, well, we are bullish. Well, we are not. We are in a short reload zone. I see the range 3,000, 3,500. Look at it. And you can see you are playing the range game. Gold, honestly, here is weak. And with the news from yesterday, I think gold could go in the middle of the range at least. Could go here. Maybe even in the long reload zone. I don't know. We'll probably kiss this trend line. You can see the trend line here. We'll kiss again the trend line. That means something. Someone in here. Today, tomorrow, I don't know exactly. I told you that I see a range. It's what I see. I'm not trading gold, people. You know that. I'm just using it as a confluence for our trades in crypto. Well, not for this channel. There are some of them being bearish. Okay, so that's gold. Total market cap, well, bounced from 3 trillion. Well, that's something. Random levels, people, no? 3 trillion market cap on total. We touched that level, we retested, and now it's just coincidence, no? Total 3 similar. This pattern, like I said, is not bearish. Will take some time, but I think this one will explode at some point in time, sooner than later. Shitcoins. I don't see why we should think about shitcoins. I talked about, well, yeah, hopefully. Is recovering now. Now I could see it working again. Slow and steady. Sorry, people. It's not about what I can do. It's about internet connection, I think. Yeah. Now it's all good. Well, hopefully everything is clear by now. Shitcoins are forming the bottom, people. Huh? Shitcoins are forming the bottom. On daily, on weekly, buy the daily, buy the weekly W's again. Yeah? We had some pumps, we had some dumps. On weekly time frame, we are in the process of making new weekly W's. Yeah? I bought E-Gold here at the swap of this low. I have an order to buy it at 10. For example, look at this one. These are signs, people, that the market is not as weak as we know or we expect. Shout out to Matt. He posted a nice trade. He saw a nice trade yesterday on alt, I think. Let's go on lower time frame a little bit. Look at it. This was a trade posted by a couple one student, textbook one. Huh? Nice location here, nice W with bullish divergence, and look at the result. It's more than 2 to 1. You should be risk free on this one. I'm not targeting. He said 2R. That's basic stuff. I'm targeting all the way up in the short reload zone. So if I take a trade like this in this location, I prefer to hunt to maximize the profit if it's possible. So my target is at 14R. You want to learn to trade like us? Well, join us in Couple 1. A lot of places getting booked this week. Something changed, I don't know. People realize that they need to learn to trade. I don't know what happened, but a lot of people are booking places. There you go. Let's put the 78.6 even, or 88.6. There you go. You can see the W at 88.6 fib. Think that's a good location. I think so. And then we have bullish divergence. Yeah, I think we have. And then we have a W. Yes, we have. We have a retest. Yes, we have. So, general setup, clear as day. You can frame it as an LJ if you want, Andre. But that was a general setup. Clear general setup. A bit harder to frame, a bit of more work to learn the general setup, but it's profitable, really profitable. Now, okay, let's go back on Bitcoin. We said about this level, $103 and $300. Yeah, $100K and $300. Being a level I'm hunting, I'm waiting. Now you can see the SFU, and look what happened. Look how well respected was this level. We broke down, we took it as a resistance, we go back down, we took it as a support, we retested that one exactly 1 hour after we closed the live stream yesterday. Funny, because I was staying there with all the premium members, looking at the paint drying, nothing happening. And after the live stream, we retested a 61.8 retrace and retest, and then straight up. Look at it. Can you see it? Exactly. 61.8 retest of this level. We never closed below this level. point of interest, and up. And you can see the market is strong, slowly trying to go back down. No, up again. And we can keep this rhythm all the way up until here, maybe even higher. So until you'll see a clear EM, a clear short setup, don't fucking short just because where you think the market pumped enough. No? This is my 2 cents. So that's Bitcoin here. We can put the short reload zone. Look at it. Let's see it on a different, on 4-hour chart, on spot market. In the short reload zone, we are entitled to look for short ideas. Here, dangerous level to short, ugly level to long. So maybe we should wait a little bit for better levels. Okay? Hopefully. Ethereum. We are respecting the range, people. On Ethereum, we are still playing the range game. Look at it. This is the range. This was 25% deviation. Look at what happened in that level. Yeah. Palm chaser zone also. We made kind of an ugly W. Now, unfortunately, we are closer to the 2500 level, closer to the resistance. Look at this. This is a fucking strong resistance now. I'm not saying it's impossible for Ethereum to accept above 2500. I'm just seeing that strong resistance there. Okay, Solana. We touched 61.8 and we are bouncing. It's impossible for me to chase. We need something else. If you want to chase, you can activate Holy Grail and try to play something. If you manage to take this trade here, okay. I didn't. So I'm just enjoying Solana because I have a big spot bag. Yeah. But I'm not allowed to trade this one here. It's ugly. Tao. We touched 61.8 and we bounced. It's a bit too late for us to chase here. Yeah? It's a bit too late to chase. Learn the fib, learn the retracement, learn the setups, learn the risk management. Trading, it's really nice, people. It's really nice to make money. Once you manage to figure it out and you realize that you can make money with an internet connection and your knowledge anywhere in the world, and you can just open your laptop and make some money, that's a nice feeling. And once you have the skill, nobody could take the skill from you. It's really hard until you get the skill. But after that, it's easy. So here, it's kind of a dump chaser zone. Okay? Like on Bitcoin. Let's put a dump chaser zone. That's why I don't like you to chase Tao here. Let's put a dump chaser. There you go. Huh? 38.2. Look left, some resistance. I don't want to see you chasing Tao here. TIA. We had a scenario for TIA, 2 scenarios. The green one, which was invalidated, we accepted below, and then we had the white one. Seems like this was the one. And like I told you, 1.5 is like a magnet. It's a big fat round number, and the market will test that level. We tested, not the best W, but you can get the idea. If we'll accept above, we can push straight up in $2 and then back here. Well, we'll take some time to change the structure on 4-hour and daily, but when we'll do, we can pump really nicely. Yes, strong and really strong. Bitcoin we talked about. You can see the W on Pyth. If you want to take it, is a bit late for me to touch it. I'll wait for a 4-hour clear W or a daily W if we come. This week, it's a waiting game for me for some setups. Anna, well, who took this W? It's a happy camper. I know someone who took that one. Who knows the guy that took this trade? You know someone? VIP people, you know someone that took the trade? I posted a print screen yesterday. SSV. Similar. W in the long reload zone. Now it's a bit late. Don't chase here. Wait for a retracement, maybe a retest of this W, and you can play a setup. It's that easy, people. You have the W, the breakout, and you wait at the retest. Don't chase. Don't follow the market. Chase here. Don't FOMO in. Wait for a retest, and then you can play. What setup is this? Well, you have to do couple one to learn about this setup. Hype. Strong. But that's it. It's just strong here. You can see we had a W before the announcement, before everything. Hype was strong, but strong, and that's it. We'll probably at some point in time push higher, but I want to focus on hunting long ideas on hype now. Nah. I don't want to short it because it's strong, but also I see a range here. I see an ugly range and I don't want to touch it. Portal. V bottom. I have a spot bag and I'll be more than happy to see this one pumping straight up without any fucking setup. But if I'll see W's, if I'll see a setup, I'll take it. For the moment, it's a V bottom and nothing I can do here. We don't have a W, we don't have anything. And alt, we talked about, Matt had an idea yesterday. He's hunting general setups lately, which is a good exercise, a damn good exercise to hunt general setups on altcoins. You have location and you can make some money if you know, especially if you know how to trade. People, today is Tuesday, so Stefan will live stream in, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour. Stefan, if you are here, please type in the chat and tell us when you live stream. I don't want to go too deep on lower time frame because that's why we have Stefan with day trading with Stefan. Even the name is proper for that kind of activity. Here is daily crypto plan. What we do in daily crypto plan. We see the structure of the market. You see if it's bullish incline or bearish. We look for some levels we need to watch. And then we look for some potential setups if we get some. Yeah. So if you have requests, type in the chat. Sorry about the internet problem. It's not up to me. Nothing I can do about it. Hopefully now, at least on my side, looks like everything is okay. Yeah, so Stefano will live stream in half an hour. If you want to help us out, repost, retweet the Stefan live stream. Yeah, not mine. Stefan. Stefan is live streaming once every week. So I think he's doing a good job on day trading, scalping, telling levels. Let's promote him a little bit more. He loves to be a semi-influencer, so let's promote him, not me. Honestly, I hate going outside of Crypto Traders Arena. That's why I even removed the daily crypto plan from the public. If you are a Crypto Traders Arena member, you'll have access. If not, once every week, every Tuesday is more than enough. I hate that influencer game. To post, to comment, to someone to give me an ugly reply and I have to explain him. And no, if you are joining our community, we'll discuss, we'll explain, we'll try to help you. If you are just a hater or just a moon boy, stay there. I don't want to discuss, to contradict, to say anything. It's just my way. I don't consider important. And I don't have time. Too many things to do, too less time. Okay, people. So, no requests. I'll end up in 2 minutes then with shitcoins on deck screener. Bocian already showed you what he's buying. Yeah, if you paid attention on Hand of Midas, you saw what he's buying. A lot of altcoins made it to the nicest level, long reload zone. Some of them testing the lows. I know every time the altcoins are testing the lows, people are getting scared and, well, we'll go to zero. But actually, it's a buying opportunity. I said it and I'll say it again. When something is testing the lows, it's a buying opportunity if you want to make money. But I'm by definition a range game player, and I'm a bottom buyer. Yeah, if I see something at the bottom of the range, I'll fucking buy it. Some people prefer to wait until the market is hyped up and then they'll join the train and hopefully they'll make some money. Their decision. I prefer to buy the bottom and compensate with a lot of patience, wait until the market will pump. No way to know that, only after the fact. Yeah, no way to know if the bottom is in. We don't need to know if the bottom is in. That's why we have investment plans. That's why we have dollar cost average on them. That's why we have a specific plan what to do in what situation. We don't need to know exactly if the bottom is in or not. We need to respect the plan, dollar cost average every week or every month, depending what is the plan. And that's the best way to get the bottom. Don't ask me if the top is in or the bottom is in, because I don't fucking know. I'm just a stupid trader. Yeah. Simple as that. Busy. I don't know if my answer is okay with you, but that's all I got. Yeah. My crystal ball is broken from some time. I tried to repair it, but nobody wants to do it. So I use technical analysis, I use investment plans, risk management, and so on. Okay, Twitter is tweeting. Yeah, now everyone is bullish. Everyone is saying, well, you bought the bottom of Anon. Look at this, look at that. Everyone is happy. Yesterday was a bit different. The only guy I saw posting really nice, and I appreciate him for that, it's Ivan. Yeah? And usually Ivan has good ideas. He's shilling sometimes some projects. Yeah, I know that, but he pinpointed exactly this move. Yeah? He said before, bear trap, he mentioned every fucking step on the way, saying, well, people don't get scared, it's just a retest of 100k. If people don't listen to Ivan, you think they'll listen to me? I don't know. That doesn't mean Ivan, I don't know, is a genius or no. He's just a guy that he's focusing on some quality, not only being an influencer. Yeah? Because I see him 500,000 of followers. He could have more than that, but he's not the classic moon boy. He's not the classic influencer. He's trying to do something. I don't know if you know, all of you know Ivan. I think he's worth a following here. Yeah? Don't get me wrong. He will shill you some shitcoins. He will make money on your back if he can. But he's also posting some quality stuff. Okay? He's not perfect, but he's better than the rest. That's my 2 cents about Ivan. Okay. Anything else I could say? I don't know. Let's close the live stream. Let's wait for Stefan to live stream. And I'll be in the chat. If you need me, I'll be in the Stefan live stream in the chat. You can tag me, I'll answer. Yeah? Conclusion overall is Tuesday. We should have some volatility. Watch out on the strength of ES. Don't short until you have a clear setup. If you want to be bullish, hunt some W's on 1 hour, 4 hour on some altcoins. Okay, there are some altcoins out there that they are forming the bottom. Yeah, and you'll see Stefan will focus on that. Yeah, you'll see Stefan is smart. He knows what to do. He will go on altcoins and hunt some W's. That being said, let's call it a live stream. See you guys in the New York section, actually, because in the New York session we have free for everyone. Yeah? Okay, I appreciate the likes, people. I appreciate the views. If you want to share this live stream with your friends, that will help us a little bit. Okay, see you next time.